Dr. Vishwannath Hiremath, and the reason he's here, as I said, he's one of the world and country's few robotic maxillofacial surgeons who has invested in Bangalore. He has over 3 clinics and 6 hospitals. He's continuing to expand in America, in UAE, United Arab Emirates, and he's also involved in a lot of philanthropy across the world. And basically, he's looking at how we can drive innovation. So, get back to the chair here. So, Dr. Vishwannath Hiremath, it's interesting that you're part of a panel which has a mixture of the royal family here, an investor like Dr. Abdullah and Dr. Mohammad. The first question which people may have is, what is a maxillofacial surgeon doing on this panel? Can you decipher what is maxillofacial surgery and why is it so important in the context of business?
All delegates and panelists. Before I answer Dr. Karthik's question, even I had the same doubt when he asked me to come and speak over here. So then he made me realize, okay, what AI is doing in medical field. So yeah, the technology what medical field we are taking forward now. Okay, you take AI, right? In AI, what happens is, in the diagnostics, even for example in maxillofacial surgery, if there is a oral cancer, if there is a lip cancer, if there is a nasopharyngeal cancer, what we have learned and what we have seen in the past, the diagnosis itself used to take around the 3rd stage or 4th stage. By the time you do the treatment for the patients, the outcome was very poor. Now, because of this technology, AI, the software being integrated with CT, MRI, PET scan, even the minute 2 mm or 4 mm is diagnosed. The beauty of this AI is that one. So, ultimately, the technology in maxillofacial, what I would like to say is, identifying early detection, the outcome would be too great.
Sorry about that. So, I think Sri Lanka is a nation which has a lot of investment in healthcare technology. And you've spoken about precision diagnostics, you've spoken about high precision medicine. And the future is definitely artificial intelligence in various sectors. As I was mentioning earlier in the opening note, the Sri Lankan government itself has a Vision 2030 for investing extensively in artificial intelligence. And very few people have understood the fact that our health is something which we worry about only when something goes wrong. So early diagnosis through some of these precision technologies which robotic surgery brings in is huge when it comes to, you need to first live a healthy life even if you want to do global innovation or entrepreneurship. And some of the most undetected cancers actually start with the oral cancer, start with oral source and gradually spreads to the other parts of the body. We do see the relevance of maxillofacial surgery. Now, as a robotic surgeon, a general question is, in developing countries like Sri Lanka and even India, I know that you have multiple investments in technology. What is the benefit of robotics? We know about AI, which is more software driven, we know about large language models. But what is this robotic surgery? What is this technology? And why do you think governments, public-private partnerships should invest more in robotic surgeries?
See, right now, what everybody knows about robotic surgery is, it is a myth that the robots do the surgery. It is not that way. The robot assisted surgery. The doctor operates, but the precision what it enters inside the body is controlled by the doctor. But when the doctor operates, when his hands go inside, what happens is there will be more amount of damage over there. By default, the healing will be delayed. In robotic surgery, what happens is 2 to 3 pen size, very precise precision cutting will be done. The healing will be really fast. So that means when the damage is less, the healing is fast. So the post-operative care will be less, and by default, the outcome also is too good over there.
I think it's just to paraphrase or summarize, it is amazing that robotic surgery is helping in the entire value-based care model, which is so important even in developed nations such as America, for example. We see that in San Jose, California, we have some of the greatest robotic companies which have the most valuable stock when it comes to robotic cardiac surgery. So, but very few people are educated, and thank you for enlightening this audience on the relevance of robotic surgery. The next question I have for you is, how do you see Sri Lanka or UAE as an investment destination for some of these technologies, and why is it so important when it comes to building cross-country collaborations that countries, investors like yourself, I know you've done a very large investment firm as well. Why is it relevant from an investor perspective to invest in futuristic healthcare technologies?
Sri Lanka is right now, the scenario is Sri Lanka is too good. It is emerging now. So definitely all investors will be keeping an eye on the upcoming country, and there is a vast, it's an open field. And regarding robotic surgery, the beauty of robotic surgery is the surgeon need not sit at one particular place. Now a distance, there is a long distance surgery also. The doctor might be sitting in India, UAE or abroad anywhere, he can operate in Sri Lanka. So right now to bring that particular technology over here, this is the right time I feel.
Perfect. So you're talking about remote operations. So somebody like you, a doctor in India or even say UAE, you could remotely perform and give accessible healthcare in an economical way, in a high-tech way, which is what is the future of healthcare 4.0 technologies. Lastly, Dr. Vishwannath Hiremath, since the topic is about fostering also UAE, Sri Lanka collaboration and driving innovation, why UAE? Why are you targeting UAE? You have so many hospitals in India, and I know Sri Lanka is on your radar. But what is the economic viability of setting up healthcare provider setups in United Arab Emirates?
UAE, especially Dubai and Abu Dhabi, these are future next countries. What happens is over here, lot of bold investments have been done by the kings over there into every sector, including healthcare sector. So it is upcoming over there, and Dubai, Abu Dhabi is the center hub. They are positioning themselves as global healthcare and life sciences hub over there. So it's the best place to invest and grow over there.
So some statistics that UAE is on the verge of setting up a $14 trillion life science park near Abu Dhabi. As you rightly said, the Vision 2071, which His Excellency spoke about in his speech and referred to by Dr. Abdullah, is basically focused on 4 pillars, of which healthcare, and within healthcare, cancer, early detection, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases are very pertinent to the vision, fulfillment of the vision. So we have a thriving ecosystem which supports easy setup of companies working out of economic free zones, giving you tax-free holidays. And that, if I can extrapolate or if I can transpose this example of an investor like you investing in healthcare in UAE, if a complex domain like healthcare and robotic surgery can get invested in, maybe the message to this audience and all the innovators and founders and startup CXOs is that the UAE is a very open market where you can thrive in the innovation ecosystem, multiple free zones, free economic zones, multiple accelerators where you can quickly and easily do business. So with that, I once again thank my panelists, His Excellency Sheikh Mohammad bin Abdullah Al Mualla, Dr. Bu Abdullah, my dear brother and friend, who enabled this, Dr. Abdul Rahman, who's in the audience, but he has been motivating us with his thoughts, and he's already offered partnerships to people he has been speaking about to come and invest in UAE. And last but not the least, my good friend, Dr. Vishwannath Hiremath, who has promised that he is looking to work with the Sri Lankan government and investors here to grow not just healthcare robotic maxillofacial but also the startup ecosystem through Dr. Hiremath Global Enterprises. And I do know that you invest a lot in India and UAE already. So thank you for taking time from your busy surgery schedule to be with us today. And thank you once again to all the esteemed panelists for being here. And thank you to Lenin and the organizers for giving us this platform to showcase and talk about what the art of possible is for UAE Sri Lankan collaboration when it comes to the Middle East perspective on innovation. Thank you once again.
Thank you.